Well, Eric Bana can't seem to keep his clothes on in The Time Traveler's Wife.
I can't stay. I
know. Vaughn on Movies, brought to you by Your Ad Could Be Here. Keep that in mind. Hey, welcome to Vaughn on Movies. I'm your host, Vaughn Fry, and I was requested to watch this movie, which I otherwise wasn't going to, having just seen District 9 the other day. And that's going to be the real big draw for this weekend. But I'm a slave to my fans. So, Eric Bana is in the role of Henry. Henry has a special genetic mutation that allows him to travel forward and backward in time without the aid of other equipment. He comes across Claire, played by Rachel McAdams. The two fall in love and try to share their lives together despite his mutation. That's just in the nutshell. Honestly, the way the story is set up through the plot, you have a very difficult time establishing early on what's happening. You don't understand what is causing Henry to travel back in time, and it's never really explained to satisfaction. In fact, I think that time travel needs to be a technology in a film, or an event caused through technology, not some abnormality in our genes. Because of this, the science fiction role in the film is going to deter those who are interested in a romantic movie. Rachel McAdams whisper talks throughout most of her scenes, and it made it difficult for me to believe that she is invested in portraying this character. Eric Bana, also very minimalist on the emotions. It's very difficult for the audience to care about these characters when we see them at undisclosed times. At one point they said it was 1995, but the way they were dressed didn't suggest that to me. We spend a lot of the time seeing them maybe once or twice a year, and it gets very confusing about which state of Henry we're looking at. By the halfway point, most of this is made clear, but I felt that the remainder of the film didn't have the right motivation for us. For having such an amazing gift, it's unfortunate that Henry does very little with his life. To that regard, I felt like this was Benjamin Button light. At least it spared us an extra hour. The movie makes an attempt to come full circle, and the foreshadowing is a little heavy. It made me yearn for something more than what we were looking at in the story. Something beyond a guy simply trying to get by, maybe a murder mystery or something more extravagant. I think for the ladies out there who were considering going to see this, you are going to get a little swept away in the details of what exactly is happening towards the beginning of the movie, and later on, widely not care about these characters. The effect used for Eric Bana's time traveling is pleasant, but the way that he can't control where he goes, and he doesn't always go back to a place of significance, so it's just wasting our time in many places. And the fact that he can go ahead into the future, it kind of makes you not care about his present circumstances, since you know you can run across him later in the future. A little unfulfilling, and I didn't believe in the characters, I didn't believe into the circumstance. Overall, this is a movie that could maybe be worth a rental, so I'd give it 2 stars. Also, I'd like to give a shout out to Alex Fernandez for being the first to join my forum at vaughnonmovies.com. So now that we've got someone added to the forum, I'd like to see some fan art added as well. If you submit fan art within the next month and it's age appropriate, I'll give you a shout out in an upcoming video. That's really about all I can provide, so I hope that's enticing enough. Well, this has been Vaughn on Movies. I'll see you guys next time.